Comments of the day.
Bill Hodor is awesome. Fake and gay. You're fake and gay. Fat. I know you are. Fat. You're the kind of person that still brings up your mum jokes. Fat. Holy crapoo, they put a meme in a music video. Hello and welcome to... You look like insults. As always, for the special compilations, the points go from 1 to 5. Let's see how much it gets.
Don't do that. You're giving me the heebie-jeebies. When you stare like that, you look like a serial killer.
Senator Doyle just arrived, and he has a face like he's been stabbed in the groin.
How come he always looks like he's covered in a glistening layer of slime, even though we know that can't possibly be true?
You can tell it's drawn by Donald Trump, because only a Donald Trump drawing would look like a bunch of hands giving the world the middle finger.
With your wardrobe and that gay walrus mustache, you look like one of the village people on Casual Friday.
You look like a girl, or a bum. You look like a girl bum.
Okay, let me take my helmet off so I don't look like a total loser.
You see this face? This is my whoop-ass face.
And it looks just like your normal face.
What are you laughing at?
I was just thinking about your penis and how unusual it must look.
Specific things about Trump, like you have specific observations about his mouth.
Is just a smile that completely cuts his face in half. Kind of like I envision the South Park Canadians in South Park.
That's just that line.
Yeah.
Jesus, Katy's stunt double looks like Draco Malfoy on steroids.
You still dress like a stolen car. I want to tell you.
Your hair looks like a rat's nest, a unicorn took a crap on your face, and honestly, the rest of your outfit is just unholy.
He sneezes evil through his nostrils like squirting milk from your nose.
You look like an assless J-Lo.
Tuck your shirt in, okay? Your d is hanging out of your pants.
Look at my suit. Look at my tie. What do I look like, the f***ing Crips accountant?
He's talking about Nick, but Peter Pie looks starving.
Why does Kermit look like a kid who really doesn't want to put sunscreen on?
He looks like he's had 2 strokes to even his face out.
I bet the John Lithgow's ball sack looks exactly like his face. My face is not complimented, but my ball sack is.
This video looks like it was directed by a kid who just had sugar cereal for the first time.
Basketball, basketball, muscle guys, yeah! Terrible head explode, yeah! Basketball, basketball, basketball! Ah!
When I rap, I look like a hurt bird.
His eyebrows look like pee. 2 slugs sliding off his face.
I'm a 2-pack looking tubby ass dude.
What are you doing sitting there? You look like Whitey. You look like a couple of damn Uncle Tom.
Samoa Joe doesn't even look angry, just inconvenienced. He constantly looks like Starbucks got his order wrong.
You look like you had sex with my dishwasher.
Your dog's heads look like bicycle seats.
Maybe Blaine didn't want to be with someone who looks like they just removed their top row of dentures every time they smile, or someone who doesn't dress like an extra out of one of Andy Dick's more elaborate wet dreams.
In every single photo of Ted Cruz, he looks like he just got caught looking at porn.
What the f*** is wrong with your eyes? Looks like a damn Lisa Frank folder.
There's more olive oil on this than Popeye's.
Sure, it looks like the director is sexualizing the woman here, but it turns out he's just really into jorts.
I'm pretty stuffed. My stomach looks like it's ready to burst. See?
Wow, it makes your chest look even smaller.
I hope you don't take this the wrong way, but can I just say, kind of look like an asshole.
Ceramic looks like he's holding back tears after being told to order his own pizza on the phone.
I feel like I got a hole in my stomach.
Funny, you look like you got a hole in your head. You know what this guy is? He's the Bizarro Fabio. Same hokey acting, same undefinable accent, except where Fabio is muscular and good-looking, this guy is... Never show that again!
Who exactly made Taylor dress up like a second-rate 1983 Jennifer Beals?
Emma Watson seems like the type of girl who I would be friends with for like 3 days and then get really sick of, but not tell her.
They say you look like prisoner.
Luis is either super excited about the fact that he's good-looking and rich, or he's working out some intestinal distress.
You make fun of how people look, but look at you! Looking like an awkward giant praying mantis dude!
There's actually a long-standing racial tension between North Koreans and the Japanese. It's always weird when there's groups that don't like each other, but they look the same.
Like when that girl with the lips was saying you look like a whale.
Never thought I'd see a music video with worse visual effects than Sharknado, but here we are.
What?
It looks like you were making meth and the bathtub exploded. You look like burn victim Barbie.
Hey, what the f*** are you laughing at?
You look ridiculous!
You understand they've deformed our little girl the day before her
damn wedding. I mean, she looks like Seal.
I am hideous?
You are horrifying to look at, yes.
Your leader, Kim Jong-un, looks like if the kid from Up ate the old man from Up.
I'm the future of drag. You looked 20 years ago.
So, what's this supposed to be? Post-apocalyptic? Horror? Fantasy? Really just kind of looks like CGI soup.
Katy Perry looks like she learned how to act from studying emojis.
Peach looks like Jar Jar from Star Wars. Is it bad that that's like kind of true?
Mark lightly taps one of his friends and he falls over like a clumsy ox.
I look like a banana having a seizure. That's what
I saw Larry at the beach because we hang out at the beach. From behind, all you see are rolls of fat and clumps and patches of hair. Your back looks like Lisa Lampanelli's.
Why not roast Ad? He looks like a literal toupee. Look at that fucking toupee running. Dude, have you ever seen a toupee run like that?
Okay, so after we get our logo that looks like it should be before a TurboGrafx 16 game.
We got Cleopatra looking like Elizabeth Taylor. Jesus looks like a hippie in a dashiki.
That's like trying to use a croissant as a fucking dildo.
James Harden always looks like he's just about to lead the Israelites through the Red Sea.
If Hangover had a hangover, it would look like Kermit.
They mindlessly marched right to their deaths. Like everyone in Noxus.
The fact that Katy couldn't come up with a better nickname than Kobe for this video further supports my theory that this video's concept was created on a damp cocktail napkin that was covered in MDMA.
You are like a earlobe. You're just there, just wobbling.
You really look like a street corner Jesus. You look like...
I've seen you dance. You ever watch that blue collar TV when he dances at the end? Holy remember how G.E. Smith, how spastic he looked on Saturday Night Live? You make him look like Baryshnikov on ecstasy. You look like a Special Olympics at the finish line.
Marbles looks like a crack baby. No, you don't look like a crack baby, honey.
I cannot pull off the snapback without looking like a huge douchebag.
You look like a minion in too tight clothes.
Drake dances like a drunk uncle.
This old guy has to learn to relax. He looks a little burnt out.
You look like the Grand Marshal of the freaking gay pride parade.
They will race me. They look slow. Send them back.
Kristen Bell seems like the kind of person I'd be thrilled to be paired up with for a school project, but then would never want to hang out with her otherwise. That's probably true.
The latter part of this video looks less like a dance party and more like the orgy scene from Eyes Wide Shut.
Put a shirt on, yeah, dude, you look fat.
All in black with those horns, you look like a burnt dog.
Is he f***ing her belly button? Because it looks like he's f***ing her belly button.
Model unveils her newest signature look, named Stare Vacuously Ahead, but not at the camera.
You look very thin.
You look anorexic.
Fake breasts.
Your eyes look Chinese.
Konnichiwa.
Oh man, that's offensive.
Donald Trump looks like a rotting haystack made of meat.
You're gonna look funnier sucking my with no teeth.
You cook like you're giving me 60% effort.
With that Keith Partridge haircut and that ferret growing on your lip. Jesus.
Kermit represents me the first time I ever got high. Paranoid, crying, and needing someone to give me things, but vehemently rejects it.
Your behind is like a big mountain.
You don't even know what your body's gonna look like. It's an insult to nature and completely distracting.
You got your white men, your slightly paler white men. Some have jowls, some have skin flaps. It's a real melting pot. In the way that it looks like their faces are melting.
The dogs together look like some sort of f***ed up chip witch.
David, look what happens to you when you start running around like a crazy person.
You look like a guy Tonya Harding would in a 78 Nova.
Do I look like a pimp to you? You look exactly like a pimp.
You look ridiculous.
Yeah, but I feel so great.
You slender looking
Every time this girl shows up, Chad's world turns to color. It gives the impression that everything is looking up, but yet Chad still has that constipated rocker look.
Not even a dope DMX-inspired theme song can make up for the fact that AJ Styles has soccer mom hair.
Dude, PewDiePie, parenthesis, you're like 57 years old. Get a life. Unironically, you look 57 as well. What the f***?
Is there anyone in this movie who doesn't look like they're getting high at some point?
You look like a giant insect on crack.
Zulika seems more interested in the kid riding the bike past her than Louise's f***ing glances.
You there, Frankenstein, looking
It looks like he's barricaded himself from zombies.
I do talk about his vocabulary looking like an aerial version of a freight train crash.
Yeah.
Jim Parsons looks like a ventriloquist dummy that came to life to become a sex offender. Oh, God.
Kermit looks like you pressed the copy button too many times on a printer and ended up crumpled in with no color.
The mustache budget on this was just slightly higher than that of a Key of Awesome video.
Hey!
Alien Edgar drinks sugar water like I drink wine. Oh, I drink too much wine.
Have you ever seen yourself, like in a mirror? Because actually, on a Frank scale, that girl's like 100 Franks.
And on the Mary Ellen scale, she's about half a Mary Ellen.
That's a compliment, what you've just said. Mine actually was not a compliment to you.
Ron White, isn't he drunk? Everybody give him a hand, seriously. Oh, it looks like Nick Nolte let himself go. How about a hand?
I bet DeAndre Jordan is so bad at free throws because his eyes are so close together. These people are mean.
That's a lot of points. I'll see you next week. Sort you out.
Tuck your shirt in, okay? Your is hanging out of your pants.
Subterranean 40.